Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I am going to be talking about my duodenal switch surgery. I know it's been a long time. I have not updated you guys, but you will be getting all that in today's video. So if you're new to the channel, I would love to have you stay. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's jump right into today's video because I know you guys have been waiting. So what I'll be talking about is pretty much my 8-month update. I had, for those of you new, I had duodenal switch surgery August 3rd, 2022. And I am 8 months post-op, and I'm finally giving an update. I'm so sorry it's been so long. I have missed you guys, but your girl been living life and doing great. I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna pretty much give you all the updates in this video of what happened. So if you saw my last video, we're starting from my surgery day and what happened after that. So I will say I am a 1%er. I did have a complication following surgery, which is why I wasn't posting as much. So after my duodenal switch surgery, the night I went home, so I stayed one night in the hospital and I was supposed to do the home health, but I was not able to do that. That night I started throwing up blood and my heart rate went up. So we called my doctor and they told me basically to go back through the emergency room because that wasn't normal, of course. So my husband took me back to the emergency room. I had to get a CT scan, and what they found was that I formed a clot in my I think it was in my intestine, or basically where the surgery opening was. So I had to unfortunately be admitted, go back under surgery. So technically I had to, I wouldn't say I had another surgery, they just went in to correct it, but I did have to go back under anesthesia. So I went under anesthesia twice within like 2 days. And they went and basically pulled I forget the actual medical term for it, but basically they removed the clot and that was it. But it did make me have to stay in the hospital additional, I think 4 days I stayed in after that, which the visit was much more intense because I was just, exhausted from having to go back under anesthesia. I was more sick, which is why I didn't record. I had to be there alone because my husband had to go back and be with our girls. So I didn't have literally the energy to set up a camera to record, to let you guys see that second go around in the hospital for another 4 days. Pretty much once I had that, it's been a correction, and past that, everything's been great once that got fixed. And of course then that kind of pushed me back with starting my diet, which I was already starving. If you saw my previous video where I did the liquid diet, so at that point it pushed me another week out for starting my liquid diets and things like that. So that was a rough beginning, but once I got through that, so like the first 2 weeks, that's when I started my liquid. I did my liquid diet for I think it was 2-3 days. Then I did full liquids for 2 weeks. Then I did soft mechanical, just like everybody else. Then I moved to pretty much a regular diet, and that's where I'm at today. What else? So, another biggie, how much have I lost? I hope I'm looking slimmer to you guys because I'm feeling great. I have officially lost 94 pounds. I currently weigh 178. When I had surgery, I think I went in surgery, I was 271, but it will be down below. I have the exact measurements down below that you'll see. So hopefully my calculations are correct. And where I'm at now as far as food, I can eat pretty much anything I want. Of course, I try to stay healthy. And just following surgery, nothing really made me sick but my vitamins. So I had a rough time with those chewable vitamins. I was so ready to switch to regular where I could swallow them. That was the only thing that made me sick at the beginning of surgery. No really food has made me throw up or anything like that, but kind of at the beginning I threw up one time. That was after taking a chewable vitamin that I just think my stomach just didn't like I was trying to get my vitamins in, trying to get my protein shakes in at the beginning. I just think it was just overwhelming, but that's pretty much it. I haven't threw up since then. I mean, I have had situations like, you know, since I've been out of surgery where I felt, you know, full. I might have ate a little bit too much, but I have not thrown up since that one time I threw up. Literally, it was maybe 2 or 3 weeks after surgery. I had, you know, some side effects, just like at the beginning I did have constipation, which I worked through by taking a stool softener. But I honestly think that was more related to me going under anesthesia twice. For those of you not in healthcare, anesthesia slows everything down in your system. So I think that was just more that than the actual surgery causing me to have complications, you know, with being constipated and things like that. Slight nausea. I mean, as long as I was taking my medicine, I was fine. I had a slight nausea, but not that bad. I just had a rough time with the vitamins at the beginning, but all that is good now. I take all my vitamins, do well. Nothing makes me sick. I still get a little queasy, but that's just usually me. I need to eat something with it. So try not to take your. I always tell people try to take your vitamins as close as possible when you're eating, because you know with duodenal switch surgery you take a lot of vitamins. I did lose a little bit of hair, but as you can see, it's growing back. All my edges are back. It was almost like when I was pregnant with my daughter, I lost some of my edges. So, you know, during my, I would say probably around 3 to 4 months, I did notice my edges thinning, and that was it. And they pretty much are growing back now, and when they're growing back, they're actually growing back thicker. I have dreads. I hadn't lost any of my, just, you know, in the front when it thinned. One of my dreads did just recently, maybe within the last week or so, one came out, but my beautician just reattached it right back. But most of my thinning has been in the front, but it's pretty much growing back now that I'm like 8 months, you know, out of surgery. I'm not having that issue. I'm taking, this point, I'm getting 90 to 120 grams of protein. I'm taking my vitamins, getting my liquids in, so I'm not having that thinning. But I will say probably around 3 or 4 months, I did notice that thinning that a lot of people with this surgery have noticed with the complications. I'm trying to think what else I can share with you guys. I will say, so kind of things I eat now, I still have to do at least 1 shake a day to meet that protein of 90. And honestly, I just like protein shakes. But I at least drink 1 a day. I love the Fairlife, it's my favorite. I still do protein bars, which that would be something they encourage anyway. And I try to stick to protein first. So if I'm eating like chicken and I have sides, like a green, I always eat my salad. I love salads. It's my favorite thing, but I always put some type of protein on my salad. I can eat salad. I honestly, you guys can eat anything. It's nothing this surgery has stopped me from eating, so don't let that discourage you, because I know at the beginning I was nervous about that. And sorry about that, you guys. You'll see a little break in the video. I had to fix the camera because it may not been as centered as I wanted it to. But yeah, so yeah, as far as what I eat, I try to be as healthy. I'm not gonna lie, I do have slip-ups. I eat stuff I shouldn't really eat, so like things that high in carbs, but you pay for it with you know, when you go to the restroom. It doesn't smell very great. That's a big thing that I don't like. I will say, if you don't eat right, you're gonna have stomach issues, and you're gonna, you know, pass gas. And it's not like the norm. I mean, we all pass gas, but what I'm telling you, the smell is different. It's different. If you've had this surgery, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, and you're thinking about it, you will know. But try to eat healthy, because the it really does mess with your you know, even if you are eating healthy and you know you have gas and things like that, it's just different. It's a different type of smell. It's almost potent is the best way I can describe it. So my husband has not liked that, but it is what it is. I'm trying to think of something else that I don't like. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. I know everybody's wondering about my skin since I've lost so much weight. Yes, I do have loose skin. Most of my loose skin is on my arms. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I also have some on my stomach, which I think is related to it. I've had 2 girls, so I've had 2 C-sections, so some of my looseness is that. And of course, from this surgery, I have a little bit on my thighs too, but not a whole lot of loose skin. More so if I, you know, I think especially with my arms, probably if I just get in the gym more, I probably could, you know, work on this. You know, I try to work out in the morning. I do some cardio and lifting weights, which I'm hoping will minimize this, especially on my arms with the summer months about to come, because it's March here and it's getting warmer and I want to wear my little shirts, and I'm like, oh, I really need to work on my arms, because I don't want that. I mean, you know, I've come so far and I don't want like something like my arms to be a deterrent of me wearing the stuff that I want to wear. Shopping is amazing now. I went shopping the other day for a conference for my organization that I am, and I can't fit any of my clothes. So keep that in mind, that you know, you may want to start budgeting if you're having this surgery. Put some money aside for new clothes, because I was thinking, oh, I can just wear, because I felt like I bought things, you know, small. But even the stuff that I thought I would be able to wear, I can't wear, and I'm still losing. So, you know, think about having a budget for clothes, because I didn't really plan for that per se. But I still, you know, shop frugal. I shop at my, you know, Old Navy, Targets, to try to, you know, just cheaper stuff. I may even try to start looking at the Goodwills, because I'm just scared if I lose another 20 pounds of stuff I'm buying now, I won't be able to wear it. And I love Shein. Shein has a lot of nice, you know, affordable stuff for shopping. But shopping is amazing now, because it feels so weird when I'm like, I automatically still pick up an extra large. You won't see me pick up anything smaller. And people are literally looking at me like, I think you may need a medium or a large. And I'm just like, I just naturally pick it. And even like, you know, from my previous searches, the plus size automatically come up. So I'm looking at plus size. But last time I went to Old Navy, I was in a size 10, which is still kind of low end plus size, but you're getting around the medium large range, and plus size may not work. So shopping's been amazing, because it's like when I was bigger and I wanted stuff, I couldn't find certain stuff in my size, or it seemed like all the extra larges were gone, or the 2X's, or I just didn't like the way things look. Like just stuff, the way things look on my body now, I like. In the beginning of the video, you'll see my little updates on my transition, but I'm still buying stuff too big. I had a dress I recently wore to a conference I went to, and I was like, I probably should have got a medium, but I got a large, because in my mind, I don't think I'm a medium. And to like, even when I was buying stuff at the conference, I was like, my sorority sister was like, you need to get smaller. You don't need to get a large. You need to get a medium, maybe a small. And I'm like looking at them like, really? You think? And they were right, because I would put it on, try it on, and I could fit that medium or that small. So it's definitely an adjustment, but it's a good adjustment. I can feel my confidence is better now. I like going out more, you know, getting dressed up, even with my girls, like going out with them, riding bikes with them. Everything is been better. So to everyone question out there is, do I regret this surgery? Of course not. It has completely changed my life. I am completely different, like just my confidence, or even my husband, he's like, girl, you a different person. Like he can just feel my, you know, my confidence more now, like believing in myself, stepping out, doing new things, which is why I ain't been on YouTube like I should, you know, just stepping out, trying new things, and just wanting, you know, starting with my health being better has made me want every aspect of my life to be better, be healthier, take better care of my home, better care of my kids, like everything. So no, this surgery has completely changed my life for the better, and I would highly recommend this surgery to anyone that's considering it. And you know, of course, talk with your doctor, see if it's best for you. I know everyone's journey with duodenal surgery is not as good as mine. In the beginning, I had those complications, but pretty much after that, I've been great. Like, I literally have been living my best life. But so just, you know, do your research, talk with your doctor, and see if it is best for you. But I definitely am grateful for this surgery. I'm so glad it was admitted, because it has, you know, truly made my life better. I will definitely try to post a little bit, you know, a little bit more about what I eat, so you guys can see actually what I typically eat in a day when I'm doing right. Like I said, I do have slip-ups, especially around that time of the month. I want chocolate and things like that, so I will show you guys, you know, what I typically eat during the week and things like that, so you know what you're like. And also, I will post a video about my vitamin regimen, because remember, with duodenal surgery, you take a lot of vitamins. I am constantly, I will tell you, with duodenal surgery, you will constantly eat all day, and you will constantly take vitamins all day. So that has been an adjustment, but you do what you gotta do. My labs have been great, so I'm happy. But for now, I'm gonna stop it there. But again, thank you guys so much for reaching out. Everybody that's been commenting on my videos, wanting to get updates, I appreciate it so much. And if you have any questions that I didn't go over in this video, please leave it down below, and I will respond to your comment with, you know, the information if I have it. And just keep in mind, I'm a nurse by trade, but I'm not speaking as a nurse. I'm not giving you guys medical advice. That's just a disclaimer that, and you know, I'm just a duodenal surgery person, and I'm just sharing my experience with you. But again, I hope everyone has a great day, and thank you so much for watching video, and I'll see you in my next one.